Hey y'all, it's your girl Tasty back with another video. I have been led for like 3 weeks to a month now to record this video, but with life and things like that, there was a delay, but God is telling me that this video is being recorded right on time. So I am here today to speak with you about karmics and karma. I know that sounds a lot, and it is because there are many different aspects of karmics and karma. They are all very much so needed for the betterment of ourselves in our lives, so that we may make this earth better for those here and those are to come. Karmics are people who we encounter to teach us a lesson that we need to learn. Now, this lesson for our spirits, and let me just put this out here. We are spiritual beings here to live a human experience. And as spiritual beings, that's our soul, our spirit. That's who we are. That's who we're going to be. That's who we were in past lives, this life, and more lives to come. Because the spirit, the soul never dies. These bodies that we have chosen, they die, but our spirits, our souls, they don't. But anyway, let me move forward. Karmics, we encounter them to learn our lesson. Sometimes we don't. They be too hard, and we don't be wanting to put in too much when it comes to it. But ultimately, when we learn our lessons, we learn ourselves. We choose ourselves for what's good for us and what ain't. You know what I'm saying? And if we don't learn that lesson with that karmic, whether it be a stranger, a lover, a family member, a friend, a co-worker, a boss, if we don't learn that lesson, we will most likely receive some karma. And we will have to repeat that lesson, whether it's with that person or another person. You know, but like I said, it's all for the betterment of us. Now, some karmics take their job too serious, and they become wicked. That spirit that was just simply sent to us to teach us a lesson, and that's it, became something else, went further past the lesson. It attempted to go above God, but which really is just lower than God, because then they become karmic-y. And not only, have we gone past the lesson, but clearly the karmic has a lesson to learn as well. And they aren't learning their lesson. They are, let me see how I should put this. Come on, Spirit, give me the words. They are wanting to be the lesson instead of just simply being a part of the lesson. They want to play God and then they think they're better than God, so then they tend to end up working with the devil. I said I wasn't going to go that way, but I just wanted to put that in there because with karmics, we are in situations where we're there to learn a lesson. So most definitely, it becomes uncomfortable in those situations. And when we learn our lesson with those situations, we tend to move on from that situation if it has not gotten better. But some people get stuck with their karmics, and the karmics end up giving them pure hell. Like I said, with the lesson, it gets uncomfortable, but when you're stuck with your karmic, a karmic who is not of God, because being that God sends you those karmics, they could be of God. They're just doing their job. But when you get a karmic that is not of God, they dragging you through pure hell. Okay? And you got to recognize that right there. And that's probably so more of a past life karmic, not even something you needed to learn as a human being, but as a spirit, a soul. I've seen people with karmics who are to drag them through hell on this earth. And I wonder, and I get to thinking, what the fuck, excuse my language, what did they do in their past life to be going through that in this life? Because it be too much, and it be build-ups. Yeah, it's like the mountain gets bigger. They're steady climbing that mountain. They're not giving up. Kudos to them, because they're showing themselves how strong they are, but they don't realize that they don't have to carry that burden up the mountain, which makes the mountain higher. It seems like a higher climb when you carrying things that you don't have to. I know all situations are not the same, and some situations are a lot more serious than others. But I wish we would just recognize that what we be going through in life be karma. And there is, good karma and bad karma. When you treat people right, you do right by other people, which is doing right by yourself, because you're planting good karma seeds. Therefore, that good is going to come back to you. You'll be at peace when you are peaceful to other people. You will be loved when you love other people. Like a godly love, because God moves in love. I move in love. Now, I may can love you from a distance. May not want to be around you. May not want you in my presence, in my energy, on my phone. But I still love you from over here. And then I may just pray for you, because I may just feel what you might be going through. I digress. Back to what I was saying. Life. But God. I'm going to end this video here. I'll be back. Please, I ask you to come back. If you like this video, like my content, please like, subscribe, come back, and in the meantime, be safe.